Channel at Noon is brought to you by Today's Colonial Furniture.
Welcome back to A Channel at Noon. In our health news today, we're talking about pain management using hypnotherapy. Dave Howlett joins us again today from the Canadian Hypnosis Centre. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you very much.
So let's talk about, as we're talking about managing chronic pain using hypnosis, let's talk about chronic pain as it is right now. And some people that experience it are using quite a few different medications to treat it as an alternative. Now, what happens in someone after a while treating with medications?
Well, it's not so much the medication that makes it change. What happens for chronic pain people, we're creatures of habit, so we develop habits on a daily basis, good habits, bad habits.
Right.
Somebody that has an injury, for example, will experience pain, and if it's a severe injury like back, muscle pain in the back, or something worse that requires surgery, they can experience pain for several months. Mm-hmm. During that time, the injury may actually heal, but there's still signals being sent down out of habit that there's pain, and they'll experience the pain very real, as if it is pain. It's pain. Mm-hmm. With hypnosis, we have great results. So good news for people suffering from chronic back pain. Mm-hmm. Done some great results or some great work. One of the examples, I had a gentleman come last year. He had surgery in 1983. He's 70 years old now, and the last 20 years have been pure a nightmare for him. He's had pain ever since. He's done everything. He's been heavily sedated. He's been acupuncture, physiotherapy, massage therapy, chiropractic, everything that you could think of. He came to us, and on the first session, part of the assessment was determining the level of pain. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the worst pain? 10 being the worst pain you've ever experienced, what is it now? And he said about an 8. 30 minutes later, after the session, I asked him what the pain level was, and it was at a 3, which is lower than he's experienced that he can remember in recent history. We saw him about 6 times over a 10-week period, and partway through that, it was down to a 1 or a 2 and continued to stay down there. And then I saw him about 6 months later for what he called a tune-up. He said, "I don't really feel like it, but I'm going on a 3-week boat cruise, and I want to make sure that I'm good to go." So, and he said, "If I have to come to see you once every 6 months forever, that's
fine
better,"
with me.
because he's walking 3 to 5 kilometers every 2 or 3 times a week, and this guy's in the 70s.